Victor Von, you are accused of...
Fool! Did you really think Victor Von could be captured so easily?
We have a suspect, we have a witness, but we have no victims. See if you can authorize overtime.
He used to get straight A's. Nowadays, get way paid is the pet phrase. Set the stage, preferably night times. Daylight reserved for research and writing rhymes. Things is harder than the tarnish on the garnets in his gold teeth to eat. Gosh darn it, behold heat. Going all out to the fullest. Old dip. Chrome forfeit if no bullets, no clip. Black electric tape over the hole in the handle. If you hold it right and hit them with it, they can't tell. But still, you gotta be careful. Dudes be so scared they cop pleased by the airful. Be personal favors, please don't kill me. Empty out your pockets and they probably won't, Willie. But if you don't hurry up and shut up, I'll kill ya. Now lay down and count to 100 loud, will ya? When the nickel gleam like it's greased up, thugs turn to icicles, hard rocks freezed up. This could all be a distraction just to buy time to blast you, so keep something to cut in case you has to. If he was on the island, he probably robbed a millionaire and be known for wildin' out like Bob Dylan here. These clever war tips you won't get from cats who never wore skips. Now let's get down to brass tacks, follow procedure and count stacks like NASDAQ. Don't be caught snoozing in the early morning hours from a long night of boozing. Stick 'em up, chump, you know what this is. Do the right thing, you might live to see your kids. All he said was, come on, don't shoot. So shook, I think he should have Sean John suit. Why you staring? Run your chain like an errand. And your girl errands, and what y'all wearing. Survival tactics for when things get too gritty. He feels it's his duty to the people of the city. Just so long as nobody get hurt, and keep the average civilian on point and alert. And don't forget to check her D-cup. Now buzz how he got this duck for his re-up. Then he's back on the bricks, smoking Indo. Never let a handy fiend fix your broken window. Oh, wanna hate the witty lurker who follow y'all on the lake, dressed like a city worker. Okay, miss, come up off that bracelet. Just got your hair did, don't make me waste it. So go to Hades, get the devil for his stash. But no old ladies unless you sure they carry mad cash. Like the one from the liquor store, he watched her for weeks now, ready for the quick score. Before he told the whore get on the floor, she pulled out and let off like quick draw McGraw. Damn yo, he lucky she barely nicked the camo. He would've let her have it if he had the ammo. It's all in good fun, true. Moral of the story, son, dude. Senior citizens to bust their guns too.
Drive slow, homie. Drive slow, homie. You never know, homie. Might meet some hoes, homie. You need to pump your brakes and drive slow, homie. My homie Molly used to stay 79th and May. One of my best friends from back in the day. Down the street from Calumet, a school full of stones. He nicknamed me K-Rock, so there, leave me alone. Bull's jacket with his hat broke way off, and walked around the mall with his radio face off. Plus he had a spinner from his Dayton's in his hand, keys in his hand. Reason again to let you know he's the man. Back when we rocked the leases, he had dreams of caprices. Drove by the teachers, even more by police. How he get the cash today? His father passed away, left him with a little something. 16, he was stunting. I'll be sure, nigga, with the hair all wavy. Hit Lakeshore, girls go all crazy. Hit the freeway, go at least about 80. Want so much that summer, even had him a baby. See, back then, if you had a car, you was the Chi-Town version of baby, and I was just a virgin of baby. One of the reasons I looked up to him crazy. I used to love to play my demo tape when the system yanked. Felt like I was almost signed when the shit got cranked. We'd take a Saturday and just circle the mall. They had their Lincolns and Auroras, we was hurting them all. With the girls, a lot of flirting involved. But dog, fuck all that flirting, now I'm trying to get in some draws. So, put me on with these hoes, homie. He told me don't rush to get grown. Drive slow, homie. Drive slow, homie. Drive slow. You never know, homie, about these hoes, homie. You need to pump your brakes and drive slow, homie. What it do? I'm posted up in the parking lot, my trunk waving. The candy gloss is immaculate, it's simply amazing. The elbows poking wide on the candy lag, trunk open, screens on, neons lit with fifth relax. I'm on a mission for dime pieces and sexy ladies. Allow me to introduce you to my CL Mercedes. It's a star-studded event when I valet park. Open up my mouth and sunlight illuminates the dark. You see them foes crawling, you see them screens falling. The disco ball in my mouth insinuates I'm ballin'. I'm leaning on the switch, sitting crooked in my slab, but I can still catch poppers if I drove a cab. A young Houston hard hitter, all about the Skrilla, riding some candy coated, crawling like a caterpillar. I'm tipping on them foes, I'm jamming on this group. I'm looking for them hoes, baby, what it do? Drive slow, homie. Turn your hazard lights on when you see them hoes. Drive slow, homie. If you're riding around the city with nowhere to go.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy John or Carnage here, and today I'm bringing you guys another sneaker restoration video. The actual restoration is already over, obviously, but this is going to be the portion where I talk more in detail about my experience and, you know, just talk. I mentioned in my last video, my Concord Reglue video, that I was going to be restoring these. I picked these up for a decent price. The person selling them was actually selling them and labeling them as a pair of 2005s, but these are clearly a pair of OG 98s. You can tell by the fact that the holes on the tongue go all the way down to this Jordan tag here. The tumbled leather on the tongue folds over the top of the tongue there. On the other models and all the newer retros, it stops right at the top there and it doesn't fold into the liner. And then the tag is stitched onto the tongue, and of course the colorway code and the model number and stuff like that. I don't know how the person selling them thought they were 2005s. I don't know why they thought that. About the actual restoration process, I really thought I butchered these when I started to remove the glue from the uppers. Acetone stains this synthetic suede, so I'm gonna see if I can find the initial spot. I think it's on this spot. You can see it's a little rough here on the upper. I'll probably put a closer little bit of footage of it. It's rough because I sanded it, because it did have a really dark stain on it. Acetone stains it. There's also a couple other spots along the midsole, which I'll put close-ups of right now, that acetone stained. That wasn't from glue, that's from acetone, from trying to remove the glue. So I really thought I butchered these, but they turned out pretty well. There's a couple little spots that are really rough that you can tell that I sanded them, but all in all, I'm not too worried about it. One little technique or method that I thought of kind of on the spot when I was regluing these was, I'm sure you saw that I used my X-Acto knife to kind of fold the bottom of the uppers back and kind of fold the upper, or the liner on the bottom of the uppers, I don't really know what it's called, to fit the midsole. If I didn't do that, I would have had a big glue line right here on the upper and a big gap, and the fitment wouldn't have been as good. I think I did a pretty good job on the fitment on these. The only spot that I kind of had a little bit of a messy spot is right here. You can kind of see the glue there. It's still strong, it just looks a little messy. That's the only spot. I could have went back and fixed that, but it's not the end of the world. These are my pair to wear, so I'm not too worried about it. I believe one of the previous owners tried to defog the hologram the same way I did with heat, but they applied too much heat, and you might be able to tell that that is cracked. I'm just glad that they're re-glued and they're wearable again. I whitened up the pods on the outsole, or whitened up the outsole with a magic eraser, just a Mr. Clean magic eraser. Did the job. They're not very yellow for a shoe that's 23 years old or so. They're pretty damn white. And I believe that's about all I have to say about this shoe and about this restoration. I've been having a lot of fun working on shoes. There's some more projects that I want to work on in the future. My next video probably won't be a sneaker video. I reglued these LeBron 9 Miami Heat Aways. I gave these a reglue and shined up that vinyl material. I've had these for a long time. I just wanted to mess with them. I have a couple other shoes I've been messing with. I've been having a lot of fun doing this. And that's about all I have to say for this video. Hopefully you guys got some enjoyment or learned something from this video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.